Hello, everyone. Welcome to Rock Studios. I'm Stan Miller. I'm the PR and Analyst Relations Manager for Rockwell Automation in the EMEA region. And I'm here with Olena Parfonova. She is a Commercial Product Manager for IoT and Digital Connectivity Solutions for Rockwell in EMEA. Olena, welcome to the studio.
Yeah, thank you, Stan, for inviting me. It's a great pleasure to be here.
So we're talking about a very exciting topic, a day in a life of a digital worker and the technologies that make that happen. So many angles that we could explore. I mean, let's just start at the very high level. From your perspective, how are digital solutions helping workers be more productive in smart manufacturing environments?
Yeah, thank you, Stan. Great questions. So productivity and increase in productivity is definitely the main driver in all initiatives regarding the digital transformation. And if we are just starting from bigger perspective, digital transformation, it's starting not from digitalization, where we are converting just the paper procedures, paper documents into the digital documents. It's starting with a digital way of thinking. And when I'm meaning this, it means that there are different components that could help us to be better in our digitalization strategies. And there is definitely assets, people, and processes. And you need to work with all three components to be productive at the end of the day. And what we are doing with our solutions is we are enabling workers, as we call them later, as digital workers, to be more productive with the tools that they can adopt in their daily jobs. And it could be tools that they use for their collaboration with their co-workers, with the experts over the sea. It could be the tools that are guiding them through the different procedures with help of AR, augmented reality, kind of imposing information and overlapping this information with the real world. And it could be tools that are leveraging, for instance, medias like videos and also images, documentations, and helping them to perform with their jobs. And definitely the skilled worker is kind of the base for the raising productivities in the manufacturing world.
That's a great overview. Let's go down a level deeper and talk about how some of these technologies can make a worker more productive. For example, off the top of your head, what's a technology that and a use case that can kind of bring that example that you're talking about to life?
Yeah, so for instance, I mentioned the collaboration, right? How many times we are facing an issue where we need to reach out to our colleagues, right, to the experts. And I think it's a very easy use case that is you can understand from the real life. And we are leveraging our technologies and the product, which calls for Fourier Chalk, to be able to connect with the experts all over the world. With this remote assistant tools, you can utilize your mobile device or eyewear device, if you have one, to faster resolve the problems that you have in front of you. It could be with the assets or with the processes or just by operation of the machine. So I believe the collaboration is the key. So we can start with this use case for the beginning.
Remote assistance, that's a really interesting topic. So has the past pandemic and some of the challenges that manufacturers and those in industry have or had, did that drive that type of technology, that remote assistance technology? Was that a motivating factor for industrial companies?
Good question, and it was like this. We see a lot of customers now utilizing the technologies that they start to use in 2020. And definitely, it's something new that you need to adopt first. So that's why we're seeing that early adopters could benefit most of these technologies. So just trying out the things, see what is working well, what's working less well, and go ahead with these initiatives and let also the workers be more productive on this way, on the new modernized way of collaboration.
You mentioned augmented reality earlier, and I'm really curious about how that technology can potentially bridge a skills gap in an organization. Any perspective you could share on that?
Yeah, thank you. Again, good question, because this is our second biggest use case that we have. How we can capture the knowledge of the skilled workers around all different sites, all different areas, and digitalize this knowledge, right? We know that around 60% of workforce are now are close to their retirement, right? How we can take their knowledge, package it, and make it accessible to everyone in the organization. And for this, we have a tool for expert capture, and I believe the name talks perfectly for itself. Right, so with help of the eyewear, like a HoloLens or the RealWear, expert could perform their daily job, also capture it, and later on, with the help of the digital tools and the platform, that is a SaaS solution for an editor, make some enhancement to the procedure, add additional value, additional information, and then make it available for the team in the organization, or to, for instance, their customers, if we are talking about the machine builders. So this is one of the examples we have in one of the products for expert capture.
It's remarkable, really. I mean, if you think about the challenges that industrial companies, many companies have in maintaining their workforce and the level of skill required, it sounds like it's just an amazing solution. Well, let me ask you this: what can manufacturing leadership do to accelerate the adoption of some of these digital technologies that you're talking about?
Yeah, thank you. So I believe the management should clearly understand the potential of digital transformation, right, and potential of adopting these tools, right? And there are enormous numbers if we see how much time and money we can save by manufacturing the products right from the first time, right, or avoiding scraps in their organization. So first, understanding the potential will be the key for me, and second one, being transparent also with your workers, your teams, why we are doing this. Right. One of the drivers that we see is definitely to being more competitive in the manufacturing space. And I think then the employees understanding the value and the adoption process will go much smoother and much faster.
All right. So one last question, because I think, you've really got me interested in this topic. So once those leaders have done that, what would you recommend for them to start? Like, once they've done that foundational work and they want to begin this, how do they get started?
Yeah, I believe everyone needs kind of a help, early adopter in their organization. So there should be people who are driving these digital initiatives. It could not happen over the night, and it's clear, but there should be a main driver in every of the sites who are very passionate about the technology in the first row, but also understanding the impact, just not to adopt it. I believe this will be the first step, and second is just take this fear out of the workers. Right? We all have a fear to start something new, to learn something new, and I believe there's different kind of sides of the fear of all workers. But yeah, just take this fear away and showing them the truly benefits of it.
Fantastic. Great topic. Olena, thank you for joining us in the studio. And thank you for watching. If you're interested more in learning more about these digital worker technologies, please be sure to visit rockwellautomation.com, where we have a deep well of information on our information solutions and digital technologies enabling the digital worker. Thanks for watching.